Ahoy there. Today on the Red Sea, a few months ago, ATSA officer asked me about the intention of my eyeglasses. I told him, so I can see, and went on my way. Reddit. What are your best ask a stupid question? Get a stupid answer moments? ATSA agent in airport in Vermont was checking out my shotgun before sending it through to be loaded on the plane. Comes up to me after a few minutes and asks, "This firearm has tested positive for explosive residue, me, like gunpowder?" ATSA dude. Oh, hangs head and walks away. I read that as, before sending it through, loaded, on the plane. While getting hassled in a sobriety checkpoint, the cop asked the driver where he got his license. Our driver responded with the DMV. The cop did not seem to know how to respond. What answer was he expecting?
Mike, down the stereo shite.
My sister's first name is Katie, just Katie, not Catherine, or Kathleen, or anything. Just Katie. When my mom picked her up from preschool one day, the teacher said to my mother, why would not she respond to anything other than Katie? And my mom just went, well, that's her name.
This dumb kid does not even know her own name. LOL.
I'm currently 9 months pregnant and work in a restaurant. I'm very obviously pregnant. My belly is ginormous and the rest of me is small. I was seating this woman and she asked me why I was limping. It's called waddling, lady, I said. Oh no, I'm not limping. I'm pregnant. Her. Looks at my belly. Pregnant? I never would have guessed. How far? Me. 9 months. Her. Oh my god, are you going into labor now? Me. Not dot. To my knowledge. What the duck people? At an interview, HR lady asked me to name 5 things I'm not. I quipped with Batman, a porcupine, on fire, purple and bubblegum. She looked confused, made a note, and continued with the interview. I got the job. A murderer, a junkie, a rapist, or thief, and an honest man. I work as a receptionist for a lawyer and there's always a client who demands to speak to my boss, even though I have told them already that he is not in, and the time he will be in. Client, I want to speak to the lawyer. Me, he's in court at the moment, but he'll be here after 2 p.m. Did you want to leave a message or call back? Client, no, I want to speak to him now. Me, okay great. Client, I can speak to him? Me, no. Unfortunately, the lawyer is in court and would not be in the office until after 2 p.m. You can leave a message or call back after 2 p.m. when he's here. I got in a bullshit accident with a taxi driver who thought lawsuits were part of his income. At the deposition, his lawyer kept asking and aggressively repeating questions that I have to assume trip some people up. His lawyer asked, in a condescending tone, "And why were you going to the library?" I looked right into his eyes and calmly said, "Because I like to read." Deposition over. What is this? Has going through my diabetes kit and found my Lancet cartridges. Really? It's a Lancet to prick my finger for diabetes blood glucose monitoring. I cannot let you take this on the aircraft, sir. That's not an option of yours. ATSA policies specifically allow diabsts and other medical testing supplies. Get me your super ripped the shite out of him. Flat out dismissed him so he can study the policies again. Apologize to me and let me on my way. ATSA can be flat out irritating at times, but some of them at least try to not suck. Took a job transfer to another country. Had all my belongings in a rental truck. Why are you bringing a lawnmower into the country? Because I own it. I would have said to periodically reduce the length of grass on my property while keeping a completely straight face. WhatsApp, would you do me a favor and type in your password for us? Me, no. I'm walking home from a friend's house in my neighborhood one night. As I'm crossing the street, a police officer shines his spotlight on me and says, "Hey kid, why are you crossing the road at this time of night?" And without thinking, the smart ass me says to get to the other side. And with that I was on my way. About 10 years ago I worked at a fast food job and had to wear a name tag, as one does at fast food jobs. A young guy came up to the counter one day, squinted at my name tag, and said, "My name ... is that your name?" Nah, dude, they just give us these things with random names on them. I tried chatting up a girl at summer camp. I started and ended the conversation with, "So, are you a ... here for camp?" My hair is very red, so I often get people who are incredulous as to its hue. However, because I'm pale, freckled, and have red eyebrows, people usually realize it's natural. Once, a woman walked up to me, grabbed some of my hair, and said, "I love this color." What salon do you go to? I want them to do my hair just like this. I backed away, trying to get her to let go of my hair, and awkwardly said haha. No, it's my natural color. No salons for me. The woman then got really close to me and whispered, no, really, you do not have to lie to me. I know hair does not really come in this color. So where do you get it done? I promise I would not tell. I forgot my badge. That gets me into work once. For some reason of all times the head of security, who is an ex-cop, was working it. He asks, why did you forget your badge? I just stared at him. Since I did not make a conscious decision to not bring it, I had no idea what to say. Finally I just said, I do not know how to answer that question. I lost a textbook in high school once and the teacher, this lady who had a PhD in literature and wore business suits to teach 9th grade English to podheads, was like, why did you lose your book? And demanded an answer. I was like, I thought it would be a good career move. She explained to me that it was not. I was in a deposition related to a car accident. Lawyer to me, which car struck the other first? I turned to my lawyer and said, is she serious? Later in the same deposition I was asked, what color was the green light? I did not care for that attorney. Suffered from a collapsed lung earlier this year, and shortly after I was released from hospital a small party was thrown to celebrate me getting home after 26 days in hospital. A girl came up to me and asked, so can you still breathe? Me, of course not. Being left-handed. Writing with my left hand. Are you left-handed? Nope. Just trying it out. I have a unique name, so this happens a lot. Q. Where did you get that name? A. From my parents. I get you do not hear that name very often and always respond with I hear it all the time. Almost 20 years ago, I sprained my ankle pretty bad and was taken to the hospital. The next day a health insurance drone calls our house, wanting a very detailed account of how I got hurt. Her question was, and I quote word by word, health insurance drone, now tell us, did you sprain your ankle first and then go to the hospital to x-ray your foot? Or did you go to the hospital for x-rays first and then sprained your ankle? Me, lady, are you ducking stupid? Or do you just like to pretend you are? I was once stopped at the Canadian-American border heading into Canada and was asked if I was carrying anything besides clothes into Canada. I replied, I have got a fifth of vodka in the bag. Her next question was, do you have any alcohol or tobacco? I have some vodka. Airport security officer asked me what purpose the metal wiring on my teeth served, which was a retainer. I told him it was so I could look beautiful. I was once pulled over on the highway for speeding. When the cop asked me, do you know how fast you were going back there? I did not know, so I stared at my dash for a second, then finally answered, too fast? The cop laughed and set me free with a warning. Victory. I work at a Dunkin' Donuts. Customer ordered a large coffee with cream and a medium black. When I handed them to him he asked, which one is which? Me, the large one is the large. If I buy this MacBook today, what will you give me? A MacBook.
2 MacBooks for the price of 1? Deal.
If you give me $1,000, then you get a free MacBook. I got pulled over one night. The cop comes up to the window. Cop, have you had anything to drink tonight? Me, nope. Cop, have you taken any drugs tonight? Me, nope. Cop, well, why are your eyes dilated then? Me, it's dark out. Question mark? WhatsApp, looking at my ID. Is this you? Me, no, it's my evil twin. WhatsApp, gives me a dirty look. Please step aside. Over here sir. Me, oh god. Why? This happened 2 months ago coming back home from Florida. I had to stay back and answer 15 minutes worth of questions in order to prove I'm not a terrorist.
But the good twin,
says him. I once was asked the following by a girl who is definitely smart enough to know better while I was standing in front of her. How was that competition you went to in Wisconsin? Wait. Is it still going on? Are you still there? Driving back to the States, the border patrol guy asked, why are you friends? Because we like each other? Some asshole cop pulled me over thinking I was drunk and noticed my bottle of water in the back seat. He angrily asks me, what's in that bottle? Water? Why the hell do you carry a bottle of water in your car? For drinking. Yada yada. My mother was in court. I saw him mowing his lawn Lawyer. What did he look like when he was mowing the lawn? A man mowing his lawn. If you are reading this, you watched until the end of the video. Smash that like button if you have enjoyed it. Bam. On screen there should be some more videos similar to this. So either go do something else or watch more videos. That's about it. There is no more here. What are you waiting for, a secret message or something? This is not a secret, but subscribe for more videos like this.